What is going on, everybody? We are back on Madden 24. Well, you're not seeing Madden 24 right now, but we are going to be talking about Madden 24 today. I want to talk about the new content schedule, the new cards that came out today, potential coin making opportunities, maybe what you should be doing with your team or not doing with your team, just on my opinion. So let's get into it. Before we get too far into it, though, I really appreciate if you guys enjoying this content. If you hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think is coming? Do you think we're going to get the 91 overall jump? Anything like that. I know I'm guilty of it as well, and I don't want to be that person like, please subscribe. But I think even likes mean a lot more to creators than I think people realize. So if you do enjoy the content, I appreciate it. And for those that are showing love, subscribing, different things like that, I appreciate it. Those that are disliking, I still appreciate it. You're here. You clicked on it. I appreciate it. Let's get into the content, though. But as you can see, right here, we do have the new content schedule coming out. So obviously, you got the AKAs today, Jay Jetta's, Sauce. We got Most Feared Part 4 coming tomorrow, but I think that's just going to be 4 players from what I'm seeing, hearing, probably just LTDs. So I'll be curious to see if maybe like a limited time pack or anything like that, anything special comes with that. We got the Team of the Week, of course, that will probably, I think it's going to be revealed, they said. That might not be revealed till Wednesday morning, actually. And then the Angry Runs player as well. But then, as you can see, on Thursday, we should be getting all Madden Release 1. And personally, I think that's when we see the 91 jump. We've been at 90 for a long time. Obviously, today was still at 90, but I think they feel like they got to keep it at 90 for the full Most Feared. Otherwise they'd be kind of switching randomly within the promo of when they went to 91s, kind of changing the sets and things like that. Because obviously 87s could go into the 90s, but obviously they wouldn't be able to go into 91s. I think they felt like they had to keep it the same, which I don't blame them. But obviously after tomorrow, that'll be done. So really, we might even see it come Team of the Week, maybe. But I think at minimum, I think we see the 91 starting on that All Madden Release 1, and then of course Legends on Saturday. But as you can see here, we do have the Jay Jettas and the Sauce. So we'll take a look at them here real quick. I can't believe people are paying the prices that they're paying for these cards. I know that they are good cards, and hopefully if you did want one, you saved your pre-order card. I did, but I'm not going to be picking up. I got Jay Jettas. If I would have got Sauce, that would have been pretty cool. 6'3", 91 speed. You can't be too mad at it, that's for sure, but I hear people talking about his bad play rec, 85. I just don't even know how much of a difference that makes in the game. But 91 speed, 90 agility, 90 jumping, 91 man, 91 zone, 90 press for 6'3". That's pretty good. It seems like Sauce cards always play good. Then Justin Jefferson, Jay Jettas we got here. Again, a good-looking card. He is 6'1", 91 speed, 91 jumping, 92 spec catch, 90 short, medium, and deep route running. So looking like a good card as well. I know the 85 balled out for me. But again, for 840,000, when I think there's an overall change coming, not worth it. And I think that with that overall change coming, I think that kind of leads into another thing I want to talk about here is the potential to make coins. When we're talking those set players for the 90s, right? A lot of them require any 87. At least, obviously Most Feared was that way. I imagine Harvest is going to be similar. Granted, they could change it to where it's only for those promos, and I guess for that specific promo, this might not work. But hopefully for all Madden, it's something along those lines. Or at least if there is the jump to 91s, I think people are going to be panic buying, thinking that, oh wow, this change really is happening. We need to get all the 88s I can get. So I think now would be your best time. And honestly, the best luck that I've had is just filtering between all offense and all defense. Put it to new, and as long as you see that 59 minutes, you're good. If it's showing like 54, 50, 40s, anything other than 59, 58 maybe if you're, but again, with how many people and how broad this is, I think you really want to be looking for 59. If you show anything less than 59 minutes, you need to narrow down your filter. Because then there's just too many cards and you're not seeing the newest actually. So keep that in mind. And even if you're on buy now, you won't see that cheapest card because you're actually not seeing the newest cards. So just flipping back and forth. And I've gotten a number of 88s for honestly even in the 90s, like 92,000 I think might be the cheapest. But like 95, 96, those are all good prices. I think there's no way that the 88s don't at least go up to like, say 150, 160. And I think that's at like a minimum. If some of the set cards are really good, I think we could be seeing them really shoot up, at least for that initial jump. They did with the 87s. They have, I think it's just kind of historically that's what they've been doing. So you're obviously taking a little bit of a chance, but I think if you can buy them for under 100, you're not going to lose. You might not make as much as you think, but I mean, even if you get them for like 92, if you sell the card for 110,000, you still technically profited. So there's no way you don't make a little bit of coins there. Honestly, even 110s could be good buys. I really don't know. It all just depends on how much time you want to spend and how much profit you want to make. Are you happy with 40,000? Are you happy with 50,000? Or do you just want to get that really good snipe? I mean, even that 101 probably should be a buy. But just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. I think this is a good opportunity. I think there's no way that we don't jump to 91s with that all Madden. It'd be the perfect time to do it. But I could be wrong. I personally will be buying a few of them. I'm just not too sure how much I'm going to spend. Now, the 87s I do feel like have come, they kind of gone in waves. Like they're still, they shot way up when it first, like most feared first came out. And then, they even kind of trickled back down big time. Because I was able to get even some of the most feared cards for really cheap. So just keep that in mind. If the 88s do skyrocket, maybe the week after, kind of there might be a lull. So pay attention to that a little bit. Look at the market, see where they're at. Let's kind of talk about the store a little bit. This changed like an increase in, I think 100, maybe 100 training. And now you can get up to 5,000. I just messed with it just a little bit. And I mean, one time I got like 600 and some, the other time I got 100, then I got 500, and I got, it was really up and down, up and down, up and down. Ultimately, I ended up losing 800 training. So I wouldn't say it is the move by any means, but it's like anything else. You could probably roll it once and get 5,000 training, but you should probably stop right there because I don't think it's going to be profitable like anything that they put in this game this year. No roll, I think, is profitable on a fairly consistent basis. I mean, I don't expect you to make coins every single time, but at least sometimes. You see some of those numbers from like this most feared roll, that's the scariest part of the whole promo. That's the most feared part of the whole promo. The cards were pretty good, honestly. A lot of people didn't like this or they didn't like that. I think the cards were overall pretty good. But speaking of that, we're getting close. So you can see you've got 19 hours on this offer to get this like jack-o'-lantern collectible. I'm probably just going to spend, I got 4,300. I'm probably just going to rip 4 of these. It's probably the most fun thing for me. I think this could be fun. Nobody really knows what it is, obviously, other than just saying trick or treat pack containing a random pack from past programs. I got to think it's just going to be simply that. Like you'll get an Unstoppable pack or you might get a Campus Heroes pack. So probably not going to be anything that great, but it might be fun. It might be fun for the content, just simply like that. I'm only going to have 4 of them. I actually still have both of mine. For those that missed it, I actually got pretty lucky with one of them. I did get, so this was from the store, the 14,000 some. So I saved it for the last release. Because again, I think tomorrow's just gonna be LTD, so I don't think it's gonna really matter. But I got Lamar, I got Jair, and I got Kayvon Thibodeau, which I'm really it's between Jair and Lamar. I'm sure Lamar is the better card, but I have Andrew Luck as quarterback, and Colts fan. I mean, I don't play enough to need the best of the best, whereas my corners probably do need to be tidied up a little bit. But I also have this 90 overall B&D, which I heard the Arcana players are not in this pack. This was the one from the Field Pass. So I have this as well, and I'm not sure, again, I just want to look at my lineup and kind of see where I need to maybe tidy up some players. Like maybe a receiver would be best. I don't like that it takes you to like if it thinks you have a better player somewhere. Because like wide receivers, I got DK, love DK. Calvin honestly plays fine for me, but obviously he's the worst. And then Randy is going to be a beast once you get him upgraded. So, but I'm really thinking between like Devontae or maybe Jamar Chase. Just not too sure. So if you have played with either of those cards, you should comment down below. Which one do you think? Devontae or Jamar? Because I could take either one of those from that Field Pass pack. Kind of where I'm at with everything. So Again, if you guys have used either Jamar or Devontae, let me know. Comment down below which one you think is best. And I hope you guys are ready for all Madden. Hope you're ready for that overall jump. Invest in those 88s if you think that is smart. I personally do. But if you lose some coins, don't come back at me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It means more to creators than I think you know. Appreciate you. Catch you next one.